Hey YouTubers, my name is X Factor, and based on that screen right there, this is some rooftop domination, aka conquest domination from the Battlefield 4 multiplayer, which is officially over now. I was lucky enough to get roughly 48 hours of gameplay in, getting to all the guns, carbines, unlocks, and attachments that I could get my hands onto, and I tested a lot of stuff out, but at the end of the day, it's beta, and everything's probably going to change. If we think back to what the Battlefield 3 beta was, remember playing Metro and you'd fall through a rock or fall through the world, or the guns would do wonky stuff or not do damage, or the UMP, I believe, if somebody was running, it would one-shot them. There was a bug like that, the Scar H. Before, I think they patched it actually. It would literally do double damage within 15 meters. So 34 to the body became 68. If you headshot them, it was a one-shot headshot. Done. And that was within 15 meters. So I kind of figured that out. And then when community members are telling me this in videos after the fact, it's like, wow, no wonder that gun was just so ridiculous. But I think they patched that one out rather quickly, one of the first patches they did. So this is some footage on me grinding out conquest domination. It's a lot like close quarters in that you can get a ton of kills, a ton of experience to help you unlock weapons, attachments, get to ye old shit bucket, or whatever your goal may be. So I'm trying to chase the elusive pokeballs. That's what really makes this recon class shine. And later on, once I got further along the road in beta, I had a ton of fun with the pokeballs. It literally allows you to scout out an area, figure out what angle of attack you want to take, if any, wait for teammates, flank, hold your spot, catch people off guard. I mean, the mental games, the mind games you can play with the Pokeballs are limitless. It actually brought me back to my Bad Company 2 days when I used to play competitively as the Bush Wookie, except for I had a VSS and Pokeballs. And I'm really hoping of the 80 to 100 guns that are released in the Battlefield 4 multiplayer when it goes live at vanilla, at launch, they bring back my VSS, the exact same VSS. I love the AS Val, but it was no Slayer at long distance like the VSS was. The VSS would literally two-shot somebody in the head downtown, and with the optics strapped on that thing was just a beast. Up close, it had an insane rate of fire, and it was silenced, and as long as you could microburst it and do this kind of strafe stop shoot thing, you could just absolutely destroy people. Did I mention I had Pokeballs? Just kidding. Those were a ton of fun. Now you can partner up the Pokeballs with the C4s for the ultimate lulz and a lot of fun time. So I'm using a carbine here, the AK-5C, and I'm really happy that the carbines are decent in Battlefield 4. Again, all this can change and be turned upside down, but it looks like the carbines are going to be a solid option for a player like me. Even in Battlefield 3, there is footage of me using a bolt action, primarily irons in close quarter situations, but I didn't really get to hang the big bolt sniper rifles in Battlefield 4, except for the random 50 cal that drops in Conquest Domination and then the rooftop of C point of Shanghai. That was a lot of fun. It had maybe a 3-4 times optics on there, and it would one-shot anybody in the toe to the chin, from point blank to across the map. That was a lot of fun, and that was pretty easy to use, but I wasn't trying to shoot people across the map. I think my longest headshot was like 340-ish meters, and that was me spamming rooftop to rooftop, being a rooftop warrior. So it's going to be interesting to see how this recon class plays out, because I played a ton of engineer in Battlefield 4. I played very little medic because the revive window was so short. I'd always look at the stats at the end of a game. In a huge round of conquest with 800 tickets, you'd see 5 to 10 revives. Not a whole lot. If it was Battlefield 3, it'd probably be 30, 40, or 50. But the engineer class is so good. I wonder what they're going to do with the lock-on RPG. What do you guys think? And based on the beta, what class are you going to play the most of out the gate? We'll see you soon, YouTube.